Which of the following elements is the heaviest naturally occurring element? Correct option is B, uranium. In the human male reproductive system, testosterone is produced by the. Correct option is C, testes. According to the 10% law of energy transfer in an ecosystem, who proposed this rule? Correct option is A, Raymond Lindemann. In a parallel electrical circuit, which quantity remains the same across all components? Correct option is B, voltage, potential difference. What type of lens is required to correct astigmatism? Correct option is D, cylindrical lens. Which component of the diet provides the highest energy yield per gram? Correct option is C, fats. Which metal is extracted from the ore galena? Correct option is C, lead. What is the SI unit of radioactivity? Correct option is A, becquerel. The phenomenon where a plant's roots grow downward in response to gravity is called. Correct option is B, geotropism. What is the chemical formula of the functional group of carboxylic acids? Correct option is C, COOH. The presence of which substance makes a plant's cell wall highly rigid and woody? Correct option is B, lignin. Which physical principle explains why small needle sinks in water but a massive steel ship floats? Correct option is B, Archimedes' principle. The defect of vision occurring in old age due to the weakening of ciliary muscles is. Correct option is D, presbyopia. The chemical reaction in which a more reactive element displaces a less reactive element from its compound is called. Correct option is C, displacement reaction. What is the name of the membrane that completely surrounds the human lungs? Correct option is B, pleura. The speed of light is maximum in. Correct option is C, vacuum. What is the common name for the chemical compound sodium carbonate decahydrate? Correct option is B, washing soda. Which plant hormone is known as the stress hormone because it promotes seed dormancy and stomatal closure? Correct option is D, abscisic acid. Which element is present in the center of the porphyrin ring of a vitamin B12 molecule? Correct option is C, cobalt. Sound waves with frequencies below 20 Hz are classified as. Correct option is C, infrasonic waves. The conversion of atmospheric nitrogen into nitrogenous compounds by bacteria is known as. Correct option is A, nitrogen fixation. The energy possessed by a body due to its specific position or configuration is called. Correct option is B, potential energy. Which is the only nonmetal that is highly lustrous? Correct option is C, iodine. The tiny pores on the surface of plant leaves used for gas exchange are called. Correct option is B, stomata. The instrument used to measure the depth of the ocean is A. Correct option is A, fathometer. Which acid is found in some milk and yogurt? Correct option is D, lactic acid. A device used to protect an electrical circuit from overloading and short circuits is A. Correct option is D, fuse. The most common element in the universe by mass is. Correct option is C, hydrogen. The joint connecting the human skull to the vertebral column allows for head rotation. What type of joint is it? Correct option is B, pivot joint. According to the law of conservation of mass, during a chemical reaction, mass can neither be created nor. Correct option is A, destroyed. The apparent shift in the position of stars is caused by. Correct option is B. Atmospheric refraction. Which human digestive organ has no significant role in digestion but helps in water absorption? Correct option is C. Large intestine. The process by which the filament of an electric bulb emits light is known as. Correct option is C. Incandescence. The functional group present in alcohols is. Correct option is B. OH. Which biological process allows plants to synthesize their own food? Correct option is D. Photosynthesis. The branch of physics that deals with the behavior of matter and light on an atomic and subatomic scale is. Correct option is C. Quantum mechanics. Which metal is alloyed with copper to make gunmetal? Correct option is A. Zinc and tin. The human genetic disorder Down syndrome is caused by an extra copy of which chromosome? Correct option is B. Chromosome 21. What is the value of the acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the moon? Correct option is B. 1.62 meter per square second. The soaring of milk if left at room temperature is an example of A. Correct option is D. Chemical change. Which hormone is secreted by the pineal gland to regulate the sleep-wake cycle? Correct option is B. Melatonin. The distance between two consecutive compressions or rarefactions in a longitudinal wave is its. Correct option is C. Wavelength. What is the chemical formula of everyday baking soda? Correct option is B. NaHCO3. Which of the following is considered the most primitive group of plants? Correct option is C. Thallophytes. Which law states that the induced electromotive force in a circuit is directly proportional to the rate of change of magnetic flux? Correct option is C. Faraday's law of induction. The primary component of natural pearls is. Correct option is D. Calcium carbonate. The microscopic gaps between the myelin sheaths of a neuron's axon are called. Correct option is B. Nodes of Ranvier. What is the boiling point of water on the Fahrenheit scale? Correct option is B. 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Which carbon allotrope contains exactly 60 carbon atoms arranged in a spherical shape? Correct option is D. Buckminster fullerene. In human genetics, a male child inherits which sex chromosomes? Correct option is B. XY. A device used to measure the specific gravity of liquids is A. Correct option is A. Hydrometer. What is the IUPAC name of acetic acid? Correct option is B. Ethanoic acid. Which cellular structure is primarily responsible for holding the genetic blueprint of the cell? Correct option is D. Nucleus. The tendency of an undisturbed object to stay at rest or keep moving with the same velocity is called. Correct option is B. Inertia. Which of the following is the most ductile metal known? Correct option is C. Gold. What is the main nitrogenous waste excreted by human beings? Correct option is C. Urea. The unit of electrical energy commercialized on household electricity bills is the. Correct option is A. Kilowatt hour. Which nonmetal is utilized heavily in the manufacturing of matches and fertilizers? Correct option is B. Phosphorus. Which part of the human eye adjusts the focal length of the crystalline lens? Correct option is C. Ciliary muscles. The process of splitting water molecules using electricity is called? Correct option is B. Electrolysis. Which blood vessels carry blood back to the heart from the body tissues? Correct option is D. Veins. The minimum velocity required for an object to permanently escape Earth's gravitational pull is? Correct option is C. 11.2 kilometers per second. Which of the following halogens is a dark reddish-brown liquid at standard room temperature? Correct option is C. Bromine. The biological process where plants shed their leaves, flowers, or fruits is called? Correct option is A. Abscission. Which elements belong to group 1 of the modern periodic table? Correct option is B. Alkali metals. The membrane that covers and protects the human brain and spinal cord is the? Correct option is C. Meninges. When a sound wave travels from air into water, which of its properties remains unchanged? Correct option is A. Frequency. What is the process of converting an ore into its metal oxide by heating it strongly in the absence of air? Correct option is B. Calcination. Which human organ is primarily responsible for the detoxification of drugs and alcohol? Correct option is C. Liver. The SI unit of luminous flux is the? Correct option is C. Lumen. Which organic compound is the primary constituent of natural gas and biogas? Correct option is D. Methane. The functional unit of heredity passed down from parent to offspring is A. Correct option is B. Gene. What type of energy is possessed by a flying airplane cruising at a constant altitude? Correct option is C. Both kinetic and potential energy. Which inert gas is mixed with oxygen in the breathing tanks used by deep-sea divers? Correct option is B. Helium. The muscular tube that connects the pharynx to the stomach is the? Correct option is C. Esophagus. The specific temperature at which a ferromagnetic material loses its magnetic properties is called the? Correct option is A. Curie temperature. What is the primary chemical compound found in an ant's sting? Correct option is B. Formic acid. Which component of the human blood is primarily responsible for blood clotting? Correct option is C. Platelets. The rate of doing work or the rate of transfer of energy is defined as? Correct option is C. Power. The purest form of amorphous carbon, highly prized for its ability to absorb impurities, is? Correct option is B. Charcoal. Which vital plant process occurs inside the chloroplasts? Correct option is B. Photosynthesis. If the velocity of an object is doubled, its kinetic energy becomes? Correct option is C. 4 times. Which of the following is the most electronegative element on the periodic table? Correct option is A. Fluorine. The part of the human brain responsible for memory, intelligence, and voluntary actions is the? Correct option is C. Cerebrum. Which optical phenomenon is responsible for the formation of a rainbow? Correct option is B. Refraction, dispersion, and total internal reflection. What is the chemical name of the compound with the formula KNO3 historically used in gunpowder? Correct option is D. Potassium nitrate. Which vector transmits the Plasmodium parasite that causes malaria? Correct option is B. Female Anopheles mosquito. An electric motor is a device that converts? Correct option is B. Electrical energy into mechanical energy. The process of converting vegetable oils into solid fats like margarine by adding hydrogen is called. Correct option is B. Hydrogenation. Which cell organelle is commonly referred to as the suicide bag of the cell? Correct option is A. Lysosome. According to Ohm's law, the current flowing through a conductor is directly proportional to the. Correct option is B. Potential difference. What is the primary constituent of the antacid milk of magnesia? Correct option is B. Magnesium hydroxide. The tissue that provides flexibility and allows easy bending in various parts of a plant like tendrils is. Correct option is D. Collenchyma. What is the SI unit of electric charge? Correct option is C. Coulomb. The corrosion of copper produces a distinct coating on its surface. What color is this coating? Correct option is C. Green. Which hormone regulates the basal metabolic rate in the human body? Correct option is D. Thyroxine. The apparent weight of a person in an elevator moving downwards with a uniform acceleration is. Correct option is B. Less than true weight. Which transition metal is the only metal that remains a liquid at standard room temperature? Correct option is C. Mercury.